My father left his hometown of Wyong in 1979, disguised as a boat taking 2 tons of roof tiles, along with people for the labor for a commissioned project. The boat had actually been meant to be seized, but by a miracle, all 99 people, crammed into a 41-foot boat, made it out onto the water safely. They weren't safe for long, though. While heading to Hong Kong, a Type 4 typhoon hit, and for 2 days and 2 nights, my father and 98 other people rose and crashed with the waves. There was nowhere to hide, and my father even prayed to the Buddha that if their luck had run out, they would at least die a quick death and no longer be afraid. Since I'm here narrating this story, he and the others survived, and he would finally arrive in America on May 26, 1981, under the first wave of refugees and immigrants under President Ronald Reagan's administration. Every time I think of boats, I think of my father and the journey that he took, how thousands of others had similar journeys, and the ripple effects of those boats are the legacy of the Vietnam War and Black April, which Vietnamese Americans like me are on our own journeys to understand. It wasn't until high school that I was brave enough to ask my father about his refugee journey, which I just told you. My parents hadn't necessarily volunteered that information to me, perhaps because I hadn't expressed an interest in it. When I finally did, though, and I absorbed all that he had to say in those next 2 hours, I felt like I was finally completing a missing part of myself. My father may have brought meager belongings with him to America, but he brought so much more than that, so much more that I have yet to discover and unpack. And I think, for this day, ngày 30 tháng 4, I remember my duty as a daughter of Vietnamese refugees, to carry on the stories of my parents and my community's resilience and never let them be erased.
10 năm trời chẳng thương mình để anh thành kẻ